to this wonderful world called Cartoon Canon Creation. It's a wonderful world where you can always stay safe, because in the sky there's a Rubik's Cube that tells you exactly what's going on. It tells you if it's a lovely day, tells you if all is well, it even tells you if it's time for bed. But there's a dangerous side as well. It warns you if there's problems coming, and it tells you if there is big danger. We have 4 animals. They love this place that they live in. This toon place, they can play hide and seek wherever they want. Their names are Smart Sally, Nathan Night Fury, and we also have 2 other people that love this world. Their names are Energetic Earl and Orbital Owen. They enjoy playing hide and seek in this world because in this world you can go anywhere to play. It's a cartoon world. You can play by a river, you can play in the hills, or you can play in Egypt, a lovely game of hide and seek. They did it every single day. They played hide and seek. They took turns on who was going to hide and who wasn't going to hide. They looked, well, you see, apart from the owl, he didn't seem to care about anything except for flying. He didn't want to play hide and seek like the others. The others, though, did their very best. They didn't want to get found. In fact, it was almost impossible to find them. As they were hiding in all different places around the world, they just couldn't get found by the person who was counting. And they took it in turns, whether it be Egypt, whether it be by a river, or whether it be in flowing hills, they still can't find each other. It's really quite strange. And they don't actually notice what's happening in the sky either. If they did, they'd probably be going to bed, because as they play this last game of hide and seek, there's a ball in the sky, well, a cube in the sky, and it's telling them it's time to go to bed. They don't want to go to bed. They want to keep playing hide and seek for as long as they can. I guess just like you, they wanted to keep doing it. And then when they went to bed, do you know what? They tried to make every excuse they could think of not to go to bed. But then they finally had to go, and just like you, these guys cleaned their teeth and then went to their beds and lay down and slept, waiting for the cube to tell them it was morning. Because they were planning to have a running race the next morning. They were going to run over fields. And this time, Owen, he said, I'm going to join in. I want to be involved in this. And they were running as fast as they could. And it was a great day. But you see, what they weren't doing was looking and noticing what the cube in the sky was saying. They were just running around having a fantastic time, but they didn't look for the danger signs. Sometimes we do that. We don't look for danger signs. And when we don't, things start to go wrong. Sometimes 1 or 2 people may look for danger signs. I mean, there was a time when it did get dangerous, and Earl, the egg, he actually went and hid back in his egg so that he could hide from the danger. But you know what they should have been doing? As they saw a yellow or an orange cube in the sky, they should have actually been going back home. But they didn't. They just weren't paying any attention to the warnings that they would get. Sometimes we're like that, no matter how severe the warning is. I mean, the warning in this story, these guys, they started to get warned really, really fiercely. They needed to get home, but they just kept ignoring it. Even though the warning was basically yelling out to them. Sometimes we get yelled at and we don't understand that we're being warned. But if we don't listen, bad things happen. The egg has just disappeared. Earl just disappeared. And they all went looking for him. Sally went down by the river to look, and she couldn't find Earl anywhere. Then the Night Fury, he looked in Egypt, but Elegant Earl was nowhere to be found. Where had Elegant gone? They were looking so hard. Finally, the owl, Owen, he was looking around the hills and behind the houses, but again, the egg had disappeared. So they decided to meet back, again ignoring what was happening in the sky. As they came back, they started to get sucked into this swirling brown mess, and then they came to a new world, and something very dangerous was coming up.